lele, lulu, Mayan, tom, 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 lele, lulu, Mayan.
Gonna be making myself up some patch vests here. It's Christmas time, and trying to be a little bit more creative than a gift card for these guys. Got two 3-month-old nephews. My sisters had babies like one day apart this year, and they're both in town. Wanted to welcome them into the crew, you know? So we're gonna patch these kids in, and we're little prospects on the work fan club. So me and a guy at work, we mess around, we call ourselves the B team. So I figure at some point in their lives, I'll probably gain myself a helper or two, you know, digging around under their parents, under the parents' kitchen sinks. Maybe we'll be cutting the lawn in these jackets, who knows, you know what I mean? Be a little while before they get to wear them. But I'm really hoping their parents at least get a kick out of it. And yeah, let's go through the process. I mean, pretty simple.
Now, you might not have yourself one of these adjustable height bedside hospital tables that you got from a dumpster. If not, that's cool. You could probably just put a towel down on something flat, or maybe even go old school and use an ironing board. I mean, nobody's keeping score here. Before we get too far into this, I just want to have a quick little tip here for anybody who's going to be making something for a little kid. Snap buttons are game changers for the little guys. I mean, you figure by the time they figure out how to even do what they need to do up and down their chests, they're well on their way to building science rockets. Been playing scenarios out in my head about my sisters just trying to get their kids like ready to go to the store with them or something.
Come on, you almost ready, honey? We gotta go. Need some help?
Little Caden's reply in his toughest motorcycle voice, of course.
No, Mom, I got this. I'm on the work fan club. Uncle Pat hooked me up. These are the good buttons. I can do this. Wait, I need help with my shoes.
You gotta love it when they start getting independent. Back to it for us, though. So for me, I'm able to work with these seams going up and down the back. If you have a complicated layout, maybe you got 15 patches going up and down all across the back of a vest or something like that, maybe you take a picture, work from that. For me, there's only 3. No big deal. I'm not exactly going to lose my head over something being just a little off-center. So denim's a pretty forgiving fabric. I just went ahead and kicked it on high. Gonna want to be a little careful with the patches themselves. They're made out of nylon. You'll see me doing a combo of things. Sometimes I got a bandana on top, sometimes I don't. Figure if you just keep it moving, you should be pretty good. And adjust it like a mama used to say. If you're not using water, you're not ironing, you're just burning. So the banners on the top and bottom are pretty thin. They were able to transfer the heat pretty well. Did find that I needed to just look over certain corners and edges a few times though. No big deal. Center emblem turned out to be pretty tough to get down. It was a much thicker patch and surprisingly had to use a lot more heat for a lot longer time. Figured why not channel my inner Missy Elliott and just put my thing down, flip it and reverse it, hit it from the back, you know? Just wanted to make sure the glue was good and tight. Not exactly expecting these to last forever, but I figured might as well be thorough with it. Quick pro tip here. let's say you go upstairs, you take a break, you have dinner with the kids and all that, and then you come back down after they're in bed, you want to make sure to turn the iron back on. I'd like to take a sec here to say something to my sisters. Hey, Chauncey Dog Von Brata. Yo, Annie Banani with the meatball eyes. You're both doing a pretty awesome job. You got some pretty kick-ass little kids. But they do say it takes a village to raise a kid. And I would really like to be that village idiot. Just feels like a title that would fit me very well. All joking aside, I love you both. Your kids are awesome. Can't wait to see them grow up. And I promise to be a good uncle. Really looking forward to some wheelie popping and some snot rocket blowing and some searching around for bugs and catching fish. As for the rest of yous, I'm not Sarah McLachlan. I don't need 80 cents a day. Nobody's symbolically adopting a tiger. You hit that subscribe button, be a huge help. And as always, thanks for watching.
Got ourselves some new recruits this year. Got 2 3-month-old nephews. And it's Christmas time. I try to figure out something a little cooler than a rattle or like a onesie, So it's going to be a little while before they can wear them. It's going to be a little big, but we got some B-team jackets, Workman Club. Check yourself out the old emblem there. Some horror film stars and whatnot. Got 2 prospects. We got Gunner, and then we got another little guy. I'm making his up now. And his name is Kingdom, but I've been calling him Squirt. Took them a little while to name him, so I was like, well, I'll just call him Squirt forever, and that's it. That takes nothing to be used.